start a video. So we will, today the topic on the Ninja 650 or similar bike. I'm not gonna take any other brand name because I'm very close to the Kawasaki with the team of Kawasaki team Moto and the Mick, and I will talk about the Kawasaki a little bit. So this is the model Ninja 650 or any other brand. So this kind of model is a very popular and very easy to ride. So I will take probably 5 reasons you can buy a Ninja 650. The first reason, if you are over from your really big cruiser like this kind of things you can see in the photo, if you are thinking you can only ride these things on the weekend or probably on the special ride, you can't give time on work or any other places, you can't ride that thing. So if you are really over, so this is the bike Ninja 650 for you, because this bike is not a heavy and not a lightweight, very strong, nice and smooth motor. Love it. The clutch is the slipper clutch, the new generation stuff. By mistake, if you are in 6th gear or 5th gear, you need a 4th gear. By mistake, if you drop the gear on 3rd, from 6th to the 3rd or 2nd, your bike in the motion, you are turning the bike, by mistake you drop the gear, this clutch will open. Open means the clutch will adjust the wheel speed. It will not stop the wheel, so your bike will stable. It will smooth running. It will run smooth. So compare than this, if you have less experience, may you can drop this one. If you can do the mistake like this one with the gears on the turning, on the motion, right? With this one, it will save you. It's got the ABS in the rear, in the front. Very nice option. The position on this bike, very good. I like that. Like, I'm a little bit classic style person. I like the classics. I don't really like the sporty things. So this handlebars looks good for me. The position on this bike, very nice. My legs good, my arms good. I'm not feeling tired if I ride 100 km or 300 km. The sitting position on the rear, I show you that. There you go. It's a higher. Not very higher than the many sports bikes. It's good enough. Not bad. But I can't move the bump so much. So you won't ride this bike every day. I tell you, once you buy, this is the beautiful bike or any other model, right? And this size of bike is a beautiful bike. If you are over from the sports model, if you're tired, your hands are like in a pain when you ride long time, your sports model in the city or on long highways, because those bikes are made for the tracks, the sports models like 636 or ZX10R or any other model like R1 or something like that. So they are specially made for the tracks. What happened? The people buy those bike by mistake when they see the other people models like bikes like that. Oh, this is the cool bike. I want one bike for myself, and they spend money on those bikes. And when they ride for 6 months or 7 months, they really over because they got the pain in the hand. They don't know what kind of bike really they're gonna go for it, and because your whole body weight went on the handlebar and the tank. So this is the problem when you do look a bike with your friends or your friend or neighbor or some other people, they have a bike, those kind of bike, and you really fell in the love and you want that bike, and you do the big mistake and you buy the same bike what they have. You're gonna buy those bike what you like, where you comfortable. You're not gonna buy those bike what the other people like, right? And if you see, oh, this bike is very famous, very popular, I'm gonna go with that. No, you're gonna do the test ride where you comfortable for a long time. Like the way the Ninja 650 built, the chassis, the frame, and the handlebar position and everything, it's a beautiful, fantastic. I tell you, I have ridden that bike in the rain or many other places. I had that bike for a short time, and it's a beautiful bike. So first reason is, if you are really over from your cruiser or things, and you're gonna go with the lightweight bike, and you won't roll the bike every day on the walk or for shopping, you're gonna do some test ride or ride with the friends on the weekend or week time, you go a lot of time off in the afternoon, in the night or morning, you want to do some rides, that bike is fantastic. That bike can go with the sports bikes, and they can go with the cruisers, they can go with the touring bike, and the sitting position is absolutely beautiful. You will love that. And the reason number two, the maintenance. The people have spent a lot of money on the sports model, on four-cylinder bikes, and they are a bit more expensive to buy, and the service and the maintenance, they have more maintenance to do, and the tires on the sports model, they go very quick, and you also need special tires for that. They are more expensive, and you are looking something similar like a sports model, and you are also looking a bike for touring. You and your missus want to ride a bike, you have one bike in your family, you won't go for touring for 1 day or 2 days, for a week. You're gonna go 1000 kilometer or 2000 kilometer or 500 or 100 kilometer a day, or in the couple of days on a weekend or in a week time. So that bike is bloody good. I tell you, that is a bloody good bike. Why? Because you can hang your luggage around the bike on that model, and you are two person, you and your missus or your girlfriend or somebody else, you are both friends, so you can jump on the bike, you can straight ride. You don't need to check your many things like a sports model. In the maintenance should be on the time, and the tires need to be checked on the time, and few other things. In this model, you can buy today, and you can do first service and second service probably on 10,000. There is no drama, and you can continue ride that bike. If that service goes a little bit over, there is not a big issue, not a big drama. You can continue ride. When you come back home, you can do the service by itself. It's pretty easy. Or you can give a bit of money to the shopkeeper. They can look a bike and do all the things, change the filter, air filter, or whatever they want to do. And the tire cost is very small, not a big issue. And if you are running a little bit over, there is not a big deal. That bike will feel you like a sports bike, but the maintenance is very low. If you do ride more than what you think, there is no drama. And parts, the parts are very cheaper than the sports models. The maintenance is very low. You can maintain your bike by self, and the parts are a bit cheaper than the other models like sports model or really big cruisers. And other thing, the storage. You're gonna store that bike in the shed or outside. There is not a big issue. It's not a really expensive $25,000-$30,000 bike. You can leave that bike outside, no problem. And it's not a small bike, so everyone can ride. Like some new rider, you will worry about it, or my friend will ask for the key, I can go for a ride or something for test ride. Everyone can't tell you can I have a key for test ride. It's not a really small bike, and it's not a big bike. It's a beautiful bike for the probably 5'5" to the 6 feet person or 6 feet 2, not a big deal. You can the bike position, sitting position is very good. So the number one, easy to ride, easy to maintain, and some other thing. The second thing, it's good bike for every size person. And number third is the maintenance. So number fourth, sometime what happen, people buy a 400cc bike or they go for 300cc bike. When they go with the high model bike on the ride, like sports model or Ninja 1000 or something, sometimes they do for long ride, and the people worry about with the small bike. They say, okay, I'm on a 400 or 300cc bike, I'm a bit worried, I'm not gonna continue ride that long. But if you have a Ninja 650, you can feel free ride that bike, and I can say with the big more confidence, this engine is a bulletproof engine, and I never seen many issue with that model. It's a beautiful bike, a beautiful build, and 650, 600cc or 650cc, 700cc bikes are beautiful, beautiful twin motor. They're beautiful bike, and on the highway, on the twisties, it's a beautiful control, not a big issue, big trouble. And the wind blast, the way you gonna sit on the bike and the wind goes over your helmet, and I never had issue with the wind. The wind is going beautifully on top of your head, not a trouble. I'm probably 5'9" or 8" and I had no issue with that. Even when the Mick rode that bike, he has no problem. He's a 6'4". He's pretty tall person, and he has not a big issue with the wind blast. Even doesn't matter for the wind, because you are the rider. If you have small wind coming through your face, not a big issue. You are on a motorbike. You are not on the sports car, right? So it's the thing. If any other issue, like you can store that bike in the shed outside, not a big issue, and you also can ride that bike in the traffic and in the public, in the busy area, and that bike has no issue for so much heating. Like if you are riding ZX-10R or 636, if you get stuck in the traffic like Delhi or big traffic on the highway on Brisbane Road, and then there's no chance to move here and there, and you need to run your engine continue for small move, and those sports model can get bit hot. Even they have a fan to cool the engine down, but the heat coming through the engine will burn your bum, I tell ya. But these kind of models, the lower version model like 650 twin motor, and they are not getting hot as them. So this is another benefit. And the other one is the fifth one is the price range. The price, if you buy a Ninja 650 today, probably half money than the sports model, nearly half money, right? If you spend 20 grand on the sports model, 25 grand, the Ninja 650 probably 12, 13 to 15, something like that. I'm not sure for new price, right? And the price range is very good. Like today you can buy that bike, and after 5 years you can sell that bike for 10 grand with the low kilometer, and easily you can sell that probably 7, 8, 10 grand. It's up to the condition, what is the condition of the bike. And then with the another money you can buy another bike. Even you can put another 5 grand after 5 or 10 years, and you can buy another brand new bike, something like a Ninja 650 or something like that. It's easy to maintain, easy to ride on a walk, easy to buy the parts and the service, and easy to ride in the traffic, city, or any other situation. In the rain, it is very good.
and it has ABS, very good ABS, and I had test that ABS on the gravel, also on the slippery surface, on the rain. It's a beautiful bike, beautiful bike. And when you will ride that bike, you will not feel it's a very heavy bike, or you will not feel it's a light bike. And I had no issue with that model, and it's beautiful, beautiful bike. And I had some caution from the people they're gonna go with that model. So what is my thought about that bike? I tell ya, those bikes like 650 size is beautiful for the family person. Like I'm the family person. I'm not buying expensive bikes because I do change my mind all the time. Probably every year or every second year I do change a bike. And right now I have a Triumph Tiger 800, and before that I had a Scrambler, and before that I had a V-Star, before that I had a Ducati, and before that I had a Yamaha. I had few bikes in my life in the past, and yeah, they're pretty cool, and I have a pretty good experience with the 4-cylinder and the twin and the single cylinder. So I tell you, twin cylinder is a beautiful bike all the time, and it's a very smooth bike. There is no vibration in the handlebar, in the chassis, or in the footrest. Very smooth model. You can ride that day and night, no drama. I tell you, once you gonna do the test ride, and definitely you will make a mind. You are very tired from the heavy duty bikes and the sports bike. You will feel this bike is very nimble, very easy to control, very good with the family, like two-person, husband and wife and a girlfriend, whatever you got, or if you have a husband. so the lady can ride that bike, and the men can ride, even the probably 15-16-year-old kids can ride that bike. So if you're going to cross high RPM, and then these bikes can be aggressive, then they get a bit dangerous, but not dangerous as a sports model. So if you are still riding in the control, those bikes are beautiful. So if you want make crazy, like a really something you won't show the people what is this bike, just cross the revs a little bit, give a rev and leave a clutch. It will make whole kind of fun. And also this bike makes 0-200 in 4.2035 seconds. It's fast bike, quick bike. And I did the test ride for the 0-200. It took me around 4.5 or something, not much, and around 4.5 or 10 seconds, right? So it can get more quicker, but it's up to you. You're gonna take a risk. But I don't like show the people in this channel like any kind of stunts and overspeedy or something. This is my rule, and I like to do a wheelie, all the things, and do bits stunts, but I'm not doing these days because I got the family, I got all the things, and when you become parents and the dad, and then you have more responsibility, so always kids like to do the wheelie and all the things, when you have more responsibility you don't do that. A lot of people ask me why I don't show the wheelie or bit of stunts on the bike. Look, this channel I made this channel to tell the people what is the difference between the few models. I did not open this channel for stunts. So that's why I'm not showing those kind of things. Even if the kids will watch my video and they will learn a good thing from my channel, so how they can start their journey in the motorbike. So I don't want to teach the kids how to do a wheelie, right? But in the future, very soon I will make some videos for the long ride experience, how you can start your ride, how you can prepare yourself, your body for long ride. And also I will do some teaching video about the adventure rides, adventure motorbikes, so may they can help you how you can prepare, how you can become stronger for touring and some other things, right? So these are the things, these are the reason you can buy a twin model, twin cylinder bike like Ninja 650. Even the 400cc bike is pretty good, but I always prefer the bike. If you're gonna buy, if you have open license or land, if you have a family, you have a less budget, and these bikes are beautiful. You're not gonna go with the small bikes, you're not gonna go with the big bikes, so it takes your whole money and you always have problem with your family. These bikes are beauty, they're beautiful. And if somebody asks you what bike you have, and you will say proudly, I have Ninja. You don't have to tell them what Ninja you have, 300, 250, or 400, or 650, or 1000, right? You just gonna say, I got a Ninja. And the Ninja have a big name. And when I was little and I heard that name from somewhere, oh, the Kawasaki go Ninja, you know, and that Ninja sit in my mind, and I was very crazy to saw that bike. What is the Ninja? And when I saw that Ninja, and I feel that is the true Ninja. It's beautiful bike, beautiful build, and I never ask people what size is it, and that was just the Ninja for me, right? So this kind of bikes are beautiful, and I always refer people, Ninja 650 is a very good bike to start, and a very good bike for the kids, ladies, and the gents, and the men's, and the old people. They're beautiful, beautiful control. So if you guys have any question, leave a comment, and I will do reply you guys if you guys want some more information. And yeah, stay tuned, enjoy, do subscribe, and have fun.